characters. Like, when he played against me, he played 3 different characters.
Really?
Yeah.
Fighters approaching the fat
I heard Captain Cole got some buffs. Is that true or not?
Yeah, he did get some decent buffs. I don't know how it really affected his position, like, as a strong character in this game, but they were definitely, like, decent quality of life buffs. But yeah, this will be interesting because, you know, we don't really have many Captain Cold players, just, like, in general.
At the beginning, Sonic Fog was using him for, like, a...
Yeah, I remember that he said in, like, an interview that he was planning on playing Captain Cold day 1, and then...
He dropped him.
Yeah. And it's understandable. Like, Captain Cold's kind of a tricky character to work with. I mean, he definitely has his uses in the metagame, but, I mean, you know, he's definitely pre-patched one of the weaker characters in the game, and where he stands right now is a little bit unclear. Like, I know Swamp Thing supposedly got a whole bunch of buffs, but he's still kind of struggling at the moment.
Yeah, if the K is in the chat, let us know how you like your new Swamp Thing. He's a big time Swamp player.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, in my opinion, SILLYTAILS' best character when I played against him was Cheetah. But I guess he's going with Captain Cold here. I mean, I guess if both of these guys from Spring Hill, then I'm sure they play each other a lot. So, you know,
they know each other's weaknesses and strengths.
So we're gonna have Darkseid versus Captain Cold here. Okay, nice down 2.
Darkseid is
spend the meter.
He's so cool to watch, man. I enjoy watching Darkseid.
Yeah. Okay, getting a pretty early pace set here. I love that throw animation. That throw animation is like the coolest thing in this game to me.
I've never seen that.
Oh my god, it's so cool. I love that about Captain Cold. Alright, so SOKO with a pretty early convincing lead here, utilizing Darkseid zoning.
Is it true that you can actually control that laser where it's going to go?
I don't entirely know. I don't think so. There probably is a dimension to it that I'm not aware of. I don't really know a whole lot about how Darkseid actually plays. I just know that I hate fighting him.
Ooh, that teleport is so freaking fast.
Yeah, it's a really strong move, especially when you get your trait set up. Okay, no whiff punish quite yet here.
Oh,
good
nice
tech
grab right there.
Ooh, okay, down 2.
There was a gap there. He saw it.
Ooh. All right, what we got? Okay, over the wall.
Oh,
nice. Meter burn forward 3. Let's see what we get here in the corner. Okay,
he's done. Oh.
Wow.
That's an over and over and a low.
Well, he ended up doing double overhead, but I think the idea was that, you know, it's the ideal setup is trying to get like an overhead low trick, but I guess he just went double overhead, expecting that he would probably just try to go for the low block at the right timing anyway, and then he's going to 8 a forward 3.
Nice wake up.
Yeah, of course the frame data on Captain Cold's forward 3 is really good, so even on block, he's like +6 or something like that.
Yo, my man he's like, he knows when to grab Darkseid every single time.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it looks like SOKO's got pretty solid hold on the zoning here, and of course, Darkseid's zoning will do like pretty hefty amount of damage.
I think SILLYTAILS is gonna go back to Cheetah. I mean, I would.
Yeah, I don't really know how he feels about this match. I guess he's really insistent on Captain Cold, so maybe there's something about this character that he likes fighting against Darkseid. I'm not sure. I would think Cheetah's a pretty good option here, but I don't really know. I'm not sure how that matchup goes. It's not one I can say that I've seen a whole lot.
Not me neither.
Granted, I've probably seen this a lot less.
This is a good top 8.
Yeah. Good turnout, good character variation. Okay, getting a little too impatient there. The block stun on that mid laser from the air.
Wow,
is a
you
little
saw
much.
that?
Yeah, big ice block. Okay, try to get the whip punish here. No big confirm though.
I feel like every time he backdashes, he puts himself in harm's way with Darkseid.
Yeah, I mean, you really want to try to close the distance against this character, because otherwise he's just going to chuck beams at you, and like Captain Cold doesn't really have a whole lot to account for that without resources. I mean, he hasn't really got a chance to charge up his trade a whole lot, so he doesn't have access to like really good options. Okay, nice catch on that jump 1 there. Good confirm.
What is it with NRS and using freeze and stuff? Like Superman freezes, Supergirl freezes.
Yeah.
This guy freezes. The Green Arrow freezes.
Yeah.
Obviously the MK player, what's his name? Sub-Zero freezes.
Yeah. I mean, of course, like Captain Cold and Sub-Zero, like you would absolutely expect that.
Yeah,
like they're supposed to, but everyone else, it's like, all right.
You know what it is? NRS is from Chicago Midway, so they deal with so much cold while they're developing the game.
They want us to know what it
Yeah.
feels like every day when they walk into the office.
Yeah, for them. Can't make it to work today because it's freezing.
Yeah.
Dark side wins.
All right, so another pretty convincing win
All right.
here from SOKO. So
Fine.
we'll see
I
what
believe
SILLYTAILS goes
SILLYTAILS is
with.
switching.
Side.
He's switching now.
Yep.
Superman.
All right.
Is
Here we
approaching
go.
Slaughter Swamp.
I've seen him play, like, I swear I've watched him play like 4 or 5 different characters today, which, I mean, it's cool if it works out, but I mean, when you're bouncing around between that many characters, it's hard to really get a grasp on a matchup.
Yeah, shout outs to Illusion, Noble Illusion. He does about 90 characters in Injustice. So
Yeah.
it's crazy. Like he'll pick up a character like he just played it yesterday.
All right, so we'll see what, oh, did we have a name switch the whole time? Oh, okay.
Ah,
So, okay, I did actually see SILLYTAILS play Darkseid, like, in the first game that
so
I played in.
this whole time we're talking about SILLYTAIL like he couldn't play. And
Yeah. Yeah, so I guess,
SOKO is the one that's been it.
yeah, so I guess really both of them just kind of have, like, a lot of characters that they like to go to. Okay.
Oh, nice. The wake up on Darkseid is so sick.
All right, so SOKO, who's actually the one who needs to start putting in the work here, but yeah, I feel like he's just kind of uncomfortable against Darkseid in general. I don't feel like he really has like a solid game plan going in right now. I feel like he wants to use lasers to kind of contest the zoning a little bit, but I don't know how much that's really paying off in the long run here. I feel like if you're playing Superman, you gotta be really assertive with getting in and exercising your forward 2-3. But
Yeah, SILLYTAILS is just running away with this whole thing.
yeah.
And that's-
Oh
that's
wow,
the-
that's rough.
That's gonna close it out. All right, so I think you're up next.
I believe so. I'm not sure if they're gonna run losers semis or if they're
No,
gonna
losers
run
is done, bro.
winners. Oh really?
I thought loser was done.
No, I think